Having trouble remembering equations and formulas? Not all heads are geeky memory cards, and when it's time for the tests, most of us struggle to get them right. Here are some tips and techniques to memorize formulas quickly. Hazed out when you see those equations on paper. It is time to put your mind to test and solve those equations and math problems, but all that you remember is a floating palette of formulas. You just don't seem to get the exact equation. But this is normal unless you are among those who deliberately avoid math. For some, a sharp mind and concrete memory come as a blessing, whereas others have to improve their capacities to memorize and remember. With a little willpower, concentration, and some simple tricks, formulas can be memorized easily. So, math, physics, and other geeky subjects will no longer be associated with tension, fear, and anxiety. Learning and understanding formulas can be tough in the beginning, as each individual has his or her own rate of grasping things. Irrespective of your IQ and memorizing capacities, you should remove all the fear that is stored as a tagline to these formulas. The many signs and numbers can scare your mind at first, but once you get rid of the fear about them, learning will become easier. We have some simple tricks to help you out. Some of them may sound silly, but they work. So no harm in giving them a try. Easy ways to memorize formulas. Pay attention when these formulas are being taught and discussed. This is the most basic thing to keep in mind. The human brain is curious about anything new, so try to understand the formula when it is being newly taught. A traditional way to memorize them is to read the formula over and over again, till it gets fixed in your mind. Another method is to write down the formula many times. Understand the formation of the units, equations, or signs in the formula. If you observe and analyze by dividing it in sets, the formula progresses to the answer, and you will be able to understand it. Relate the formula with something that you can easily remember. Associate the numbers, operands, and variables to certain elements that are non-mathematical and easy to remember. For example, a plus sign can be remembered as first aid. You can use this trick to remember even complex and long formulas. Once you name each of the units in the formula, visualize a short story as the way the formula progresses. As you convert the formula into a story, rewind it slowly, and understand what came after which sign or alphabet. This idea may sound funny, but it works. Mentally scribble the formula in your head. Close your eyes and visualize a blank platform. Keeping the eyes closed, try to visualize writing the formula in this blank space, as if you are writing with your memory. A simple option is to see the formula whenever and wherever possible. Make small notes. Write the formula on pieces of paper and stick them on the fridge, the table, your door, and other locations, which are in your immediate surrounding. Never memorize a formula at one glance, just before bedtime, thinking it will seep into the brain. You cannot skip repeating the formula to learn it. Unless you have superpowers, one look at the formula is not enough to remember it. Pick up the key units or alphabets in the formula, and then start filling them in between. This may get confusing in the beginning. But once you locate the key, you can unlock the rest of the formula easily. Learn the formula in a specific pattern. It can be a specific rhyme or tune that is easy to remember. You can also learn it in the form of a game or riddle. Always keep your tummy full before you sit down to study. Hunger and thirst are big distractions to the brain. Asterisk asterisk, do not fill your tummy to the extent that you fall asleep. Asterisk asterisk. Keep a positive attitude and mindset. Relax yourself and take a deep breath. Convince yourself that this is not impossible and you can do it. These were some simple and basic techniques to memorize formulas. Think of formulas as a smaller goal that needs to be achieved to reach bigger goals such as good grades, a promising career, etc. Once you get the formulas right, no equation or problem will be difficult, even in the future. All the best.